So there was once a time where I was obsessed with the show Degrassi, The Next Generation. I remember the first time I saw it was like 2002, I was like in middle school or something. And that was like when Drake was on the show. Before he was Drake, he was Aubrey Graham. I called him Obs. And and like Manny and all of them, my favorite. Like they were just like, there was nothing on TV that could relate more to my life than Degrassi at that time. And I just love that cast. I mean, I'm not so much a fan of the new cast as I am the old cast, because I grew up with like the old cast and it's totally different. So anyways, I was totally obsessed and I wanted to be on that show. I like sent in pictures. I like was so about that show, and they're like, I'm sorry, you have to be Canadian to be on the show. I'm like, why? Why do I have to be Canadian? Like, why? It stinks. So I was like 18 years old and I took a plane to, I had a cousin that was living in Toronto. So I was visiting my cousin and my aunt, and my uncle. So, and when I went there, I went with my sister and my cousin, who was like a couple years younger than me. She's like 16, I was 18. I had this crazy plan to go and jump on the set of Degrassi and to like stalk the set down. So they lived in like Mississauga, which is like the suburbs of Toronto, and my uncle was like super strict. He did not want us to go out at night and things like that. So one Saturday night, I'm like, I'm sick of being in the house. You know, I'm here in Toronto, right next to Degrassi, right next to Aubrey Graham and Lauren Collins and all of my faves, Manny Santos. Well, actually, she's cast. I convinced my younger sister and my younger cousin to take a bus with me to this train station to take a train to Toronto. So they have like a subway there. So we took a bus and we got these weird like Canadian tokens. So we took the bus from Mississauga to Toronto. No, I'm sorry. We took a bus from Mississauga to the train station and took a train, a subway, to Toronto. It took about maybe 45 minutes, and we got there and it was getting super late. So we were looking for where the address of the set was. Tell me how we got stuck somewhere downtown Toronto. It got really dark really fast, and there was like, I don't know how we got into this spot. I don't even know how we got into the spot. Like, we were in the hood, okay? If Toronto has a hood, you guys, I was in the hood of Toronto. There's like prostitutes everywhere, a bunch of really scary guys like selling dope on the corner. We're like 3 young girls, don't know what we're doing here. And all of a sudden, it starts pouring down rain. I mean, out of nowhere. It was crazy. It was like, everything was like bright and sunny. We're going to the set of Degrassi, and then we got into like some sketch part of Toronto. Started raining, started pouring. We ran like under this like little, I guess like when it looked like a stoop, like a little stoop that had like a little tiny covering. We're like huddled up. We're like, oh my gosh, we have to get back to the train. Like, what are we gonna do? It's like almost midnight. Like, where are we gonna go? So we ran 5 blocks down the road. We ran 5 blocks down the road, finally got to the train station. We walked in there was like 100 people in the train lobby area waiting for their train. We came in drenched. I mean, my hair was wet, my makeup was running. We looked so like we came out of the trenches, and all the people just was shocked looking at us. They just couldn't believe how we looked coming in there. Just like their faces was priceless. And it was so funny, it was so embarrassing. Needless to say, we didn't make it to the set, but it was a pretty fun night, so glad I got to experience that. See you next time!